Ketogenic diet basics. What is the keto diet? The keto diet, also known as ketogenic diet, low-carb diet and LCHF diet, is a low-carbohydrate, high-fat diet. Maintaining this diet is a great tool for weight loss. More importantly though, according to an increasing number of studies, it helps reduce risk factors for diabetes, heart diseases, stroke, Alzheimer's, epilepsy, and more. 1 to 6. On the keto diet, your body enters a metabolic state called ketosis. While in ketosis, your body is using ketone bodies for energy instead of glucose. Ketone bodies are derived from fat and are a much more stable, steady source of energy than glucose, which is derived from carbohydrates. Entering ketosis usually takes anywhere from 3 days to a week. Once you're in ketosis, you'll be using fat for energy, instead of carbs. This includes the fat you eat and stored body fat. Testing for ketosis. You can test yourself to see whether you've entered ketosis just a few days after you've begun the keto diet. Simply use a ketone test strip and it will tell you the level of ketone bodies in your urine. If the concentration is high enough, you've successfully entered ketosis. Note, any change to the strip color indicates that you are in ketosis. There are other ways of telling you're in ketosis, though. Look for changes in your mood and alertness, as well as a stronger smell in your breath and urine. Many people also report better sleep and decreased appetite when they're in ketosis. The truth about fat. You may be thinking, but eating a lot of fat is bad. The truth is, dozens of studies and meta-studies with over 900,000 subjects have arrived at similar conclusions. Eating saturated and monounsaturated fats has no effects on heart disease risks. 7, 8. Most fats are good and are essential to our health. Fats, fatty acids, and protein, amino acids, are essential for survival. Fats are the most efficient form of energy and each gram contains about 9 calories, compared to 4 calories per gram of protein and carbohydrates. There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate. The keto diet promotes eating fresh, whole foods like meat, fish, veggies, and healthy fats and oils, as well as greatly reducing processed and chemically treated foods the standard American diet, SAD, has so long encouraged. It's a diet that you can sustain long-term and enjoy. What's not to enjoy about bacon and eggs in the morning? Calories and macronutrients. How calories work. A calorie is a unit of energy. When something contains 100 calories, it describes how much energy your body could get from consuming it. Calorie consumption dictates weight gain, loss. If you burn an average of 1,800 calories and eat 2,000 calories per day, you will gain weight. If you do light exercise that burns an extra 300 calories per day, you'll burn 2,100 calories per day, putting you at a deficit of 100 calories. Simply by eating at a deficit, you will lose weight because your body will tap into stored resources for the remaining energy it needs. That being said, it's important to get the right balance of macronutrients every day so your body has the energy it needs. What are macronutrients? Macronutrients, macros, are molecules that our bodies use to create energy for themselves, primarily fat, protein and carbs. They are found in all food and are measured in grams, g, on nutrition labels. Fat provides 9 calories per gram, protein provides 4 calories per gram, carbs provide 4 calories per gram. Read our full What Are Macros guide for more information about macronutrients and how they affect your body and health. Net carbs. Many low-carb recipes will write net carbs when displaying their macros. Net carbs are total carbs minus dietary fiber and sugar alcohols. Our bodies can't break down fiber and sugar alcohol into glucose, so they generally don't raise blood sugar. For this reason, many people on a low-carb diet don't count them toward their total carb count. Carbs, what exactly are they? Carbohydrates. Carbs are a macronutrient found in things like starches, grains and foods high in sugar. This includes, but isn't limited to, bread, flour, rice, pasta, beans, potatoes, sugar, syrup, cereals, fruits, bagels and soda. Carbs are broken down into glucose, a type of sugar, in our bodies for energy. Eating any kinds of carbs spikes blood sugar levels. The spike may happen faster or slower depending on the type of carb, simple or complex, but the spike will still happen. Blood sugar spikes cause strong insulin releases to combat the spikes. Constant insulin releases result in fat storage and insulin resistance. After many years, this cycle commonly leads to prediabetes, metabolic syndrome and even type 2 diabetes. 9. In a world full of sugar, cereal, pasta, burgers, French fries and large sodas, you can see how carbs can easily be overconsumed. Where we are today. According to the 2014 report by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, more than 1 in 3 adults in the US, 86 million people, have prediabetes, a condition in which blood glucose is always high and commonly leads to type 2 diabetes and many other medical problems. 10. Today, almost 1 in 10 people in the US have type 2 diabetes compared to almost 1 in 40 in 1980. Fat has been blamed as the bad guy, and companies have been creating low-fat and fat-free, chemically laden alternatives of nearly every type of food in existence, yet obesity, diabetes and heart disease rates are still increasing. Nearly 1 in 10 adults in the US has type 2 diabetes, almost 4 times more than 30 years ago. Fat is making a comeback. We're starting to understand that carbs in large quantities are much more harmful than previously thought, while most fats are healthy and essential. The nutritional landscape is changing. Ketogenic diet and low-carb diet groups, as well as similar dietary groups like paleo, are growing and a nutritional revolution is beginning. We are starting to realize the detrimental effects of our relationship with excess sugar and carbs. In the description section, you can access your personalized program.